أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu, brothers and sisters. We begin today with the dua. Allahumma inna as'aluka ilman nafiyan wa rizqan tayyiban wa amalan mutaqabbalan. O Allah, I ask you for knowledge that is beneficial. I ask you for provision that is good and pure, and I ask you for deeds that are accepted. As we complete the 13th day of fasting here at the Debe Mosque, we will be discussing this Makkan Surah, chapter 104, Surah Al-Humaza, the chapter of the traducer, the slanderer, the backbiter, the scorner. Part of our Ramadan reminders is that we are still in the second part of the month, the days of forgiveness. So let us seek from Allah forgiveness for all the errors we have made openly or hidden. So let us recite the dua. Astaghfirullah Rabbi min kulli dhanbi wa atubu ilay. I ask forgiveness of my sins from Allah, who is my Lord, and I turn towards Him. Allah begins the surah with a warning. He says, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Wailul likulli humazatil lumazah. So the verse begins with the word wailun. Wail means woe or beware. So by beginning with this word, we recognize that this ayah is saying this is a severe warning from Allah. Li kulli, to every humazatil lumaza, to every slanderer and backbiter, to everyone who slanders by speech and by action. So just as Iblis was mocking Adam, so too were the non-Muslims mocking the Prophet ﷺ at this point in time. Allah goes on to say, الذي جمع مالا وعدده يحسب أن ماله أخلده. The one who collects wealth and counts it, thinking that his wealth will make him immortal. So Allah is now speaking to those whose goal is the acquisition of wealth, by any means, halal or not, neither caring if the wealth is partially or fully owned by someone else. These collectors tend to believe the wealth protects them in this world and also in the hereafter, rather than Allah. This leads to an increase in self-importance and pride. And remember, our Prophet ﷺ spoke about that a man shall not enter Jannah with an ounce of pride in his heart. And Allah continues, كَلَّا لَيُنْبَذَنَّ فِي الْحُطَمَةِ وَمَا أَدْرَاكَ مَا الْحُطَمَةُ نَارُ اللَّهِ الْمُوقَدَةُ. Kalla, nay, he will surely be thrown into the hutama, into the crusher. And what will make you know what the hutama is, what the crusher is? And Allah answers this. He says, Narullahil muqada. It is a fire kindled by Allah. So the word hutama here means crusher. So much so that it doesn't matter what is put into this fire, it will crush everything that is put into it. So Allah concludes the surah by stating, Allati tattali'u alal afida, innaha alayhim mu'sada, fi amadim mumaddada. And remember, we were speaking about Allah's fire that He's kindled, the Narullah. And He's saying here, the Narullah which mounts up to the hearts. And here you'll see the word afida, which is a synonym for qalb, meaning heart. So the fire mounts up to the hearts. Indeed, it is the hellfire which will be closed over them. And the word here used is alayhim. It is upon them, over them, within them, completely surrounding them. That is how this fire will be, in columns extended. So we conclude this surah by remembering what the main theme of the surah was. It said, this surah condemns those who slander others, whether by speech or action, and imagine that their own wealth will keep them immune from death, and describes the doom of hell which awaits them. Tomorrow, inshallah, as we continue Ramadan reminders, we shall begin the last 10 surahs with Surah Al-Fil, chapter 105, the elephant. We now conclude with the dua, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم. Our Lord, accept this service from us. Indeed, you are the hearer, the knower. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.